we're waiting for those guys to finish up. I believe that tomorrow we'll have freaking arcane ore, and we can upgrade our cauldrons. So I won't start anything big in them today. Or maybe I should. Okay, we're doing some brew. We're doing some brew work. What's our health potions like? We have 3. Okay, we have a good amount of health potions. Cure's cure. We should probably make some more cures. Petrification, drowsiness. Do you have a masterwork drowsiness? No. Okay. Let's attempt to make a drowsiness one then. A, B, and D. Okay. Put one of these in here. Need some more A's. More B. Okay, getting close. A bit more A, I think. Okay. That'll be good for the morning. Next one. Poison cure. A, C, and D's. Eh. That'll get me close enough. Okay. We'll leave it at that. Ba ba da ba 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 da. Put these two here. Tonics. Okay. Archie. Okay. Curse. Curse, seeking, and radiation. Hello, Reed. Okay. Yep, I am almost there. I might as well do a selly sell. Yep. This will get us some good stuff. Oh yes, stress. That's fine though. Ballad of the Endless Haggle. Nice. There's an adapt there. Good enough. It's fine. And could have been better. I'll take some damage from this. But if I get a enthusiasm, I'll do good. Ow. Strike now and strike later would be nice too. I have to close the deal. Roxanne, hello. Okay. Not bad. Close deal. Okay, I'm gonna have to close it out. Still making a good, decent coin though. That's really bad. And I keep doing this instead of getting the other card. I'll chance it. Nope. All right. These guys will be ready tomorrow. Alrighty. We'll end the day. Reduce some of the stress and get rid of the rest of it tomorrow. Oh. I also meant to say something but didn't pop up. Weird. Four days before competition. Dungeons Sans Dragons. Arctic is weaker monsters, increase lot drops. Increase in professionals. Okay, I'm probably gonna get some discounts in the shop somewhere. Right, let's check our brews. Wow. Go. And bottle. Alright, what we'll do is we'll take the 3 of these cauldrons and we'll try to upgrade them. Customization. Put that. Nope. That. And that. Just to replace them temporarily. Yep. Oh, we're back to or 0 stress. That's good. That's good. That's very, very good. Alright, what's Baptiste got? For arcane quartz and sorcerite. Cool. before we go to Quinn here, check on the adventurers. Could have done better, could have done worse. Oh, look at the platinum slimes. Orchid of the Witch Queen. Cool. Happy with the spoils. Nuclear Shadow. Ooh. Some good shit here. Okay. Hit up Quinn. Give you one of these quartz. This, and this. Now to upgrade those cauldrons. Alright. No shelves. Hang on. I'll send them out again. Corsac will be first, because he's a little bit stronger than the others. Wait, didn't they say Magical Wasteland? Okay. Still gonna send them out. Because technically they are weaker. Okay, it looks like I need Master of Petrification, which I only have one of. And Masterwork Curse Cure. Potion and mana. He's gonna need a little bit more health. Okay, alright. Hit it up. Alright, Zid. She just has enough. And I'll send her out as well. Alrighty. Oh, these cost more. Oh, they cost more. Okay. I see how that works. Okay. Okay. just buy 2 since they're expensive. There's 6 of these, 2 of these. I'm buying what I think I'll need. That much. One of these. Okay, we're getting to the lower, back into the lower end over here. 30, 60. Okay. 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 Let's see what she's got. Save my money. Someone's curious. Let's do that. Alrighty. Radiation. C and E's equally. Alright. This will bring it up. This is gonna crush her. That is certainly gonna crush her. Alright, next up is Curse Cure. B, C, and E's. leave it there. And seeking. CD and E's. Yep, that'll do. Okay. Robin's gonna get crushed. Now then. Let's work on health potions. Okay. That. Maybe mana. Yeah, I'll do. Alright. mask. I'll hold off on the silence cures. Let's see. Okay. Get some money. Strike now. Saffron! What she got? Prevents the next debuff. Okay. That. That. And whammo. We'll do one more and hopefully we'll get one of those closed session cards. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Go for it. We'll take the stress. It's fine. I lost it. Good enough. Garsak! I thought you were out on an adventure, man. His face! Close deal, please. Come on, let's go close deal. Damn it. I'll do shield and enthusiasm. I'll gain 2 more stress for 7. Oh! Okay. I'll do this and then close deal. That was rough. Okay. Got a little bit more play money to go with. Do that. Get some more mineral. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Perfecto. Okay. Poison cure and insight enhancer. Poison cure. A, C, and D's. Just needs to be a superior. Okay, we just need the last one. Okay. That'll be fine. We just need the one of it after all. Yep, okay. And now we need the insight enhancer. A, B, and E's. Okay. Using this one's fine. So I can get things organized in this thing. That there, that there, that there. These two here. Okay. That should do it. I don't think there's any free cauldrons available. No, okay. I'll spend some time with a friend. But whomst? Let's see what she's got. This ought to be good. As you can see, I've hit the ground running with my new enterprise. But cash flow is still a minor issue. Care to help me box up a few things for the pawn shop? Unless you'd rather just stand here and gawk. Sylvia helps Roxanne sort through a pile of junk. She has one box labeled keep and one labeled sell. Roxanne is clearly unsentimental. Everything ends up in the sell box. There are men's trousers, a beard trimmer, a signet ring with a stylized letter O. Wait a minute. This is my uncle's stuff you're planning to sell. Whatever gave you that idea? This broom polo trophy for a most combative player has my uncle's name right on it. Well, now I see where you got your argumentative streak. Oh, whatever. It's not like I was using any of this. And I don't want to be tripping over Oswald's old junk any more than you do. I could certainly use a bit more elbow room down here. And yet, I shouldn't like to get too comfortable. It's more of a little embarrassing, you know. Running a business out of someone else's basement. People are less judgmental than you think. Maybe if you gave them a chance. Spoken like someone who's never been pelted with rotten fruits or chased with a pitchfork. People are animals, Sylvia, and they sniff out every weakness. Don't ever believe otherwise. Not that I'd admit that to just anyone. I can bite my tongue when I'm playing the humble shopkeep. After all, the key to successful sale often comes down to making your customers feel welcome, wanted. Butter them up with a bit of flattery and they'll open their wallets, believe me. Ooh. Flattery. Yeah, I can do that. Although, it's a little bit manipulative, isn't it? Ah, you're catching on. Who says you can't teach an old slob new tricks? No one. Literally no one says that. Regardless, I think you'll agree that such pearls of wisdom are worth a few square feet of basement. Not to mention the access you now have to enchantments. I'm quite skilled at the craft. And I assure you, this time around, the services I am offering are legitimate. Why weren't you using these skills to begin with? Frankly, the margins on potion making are better. Enchanting requires a plethora of ingredients, usually rare ones. Whereas when you're making potions, you can simply throw any number of things into a pot. That might be true if you're making a fake potion. The real thing is more complicated than that. Sure, you know the difference. The average consumer, not so much. In fact, it's thanks to my talent for enchanting that I was able to fool so many for so long. My potions were a little more than water and dyes, but the bottles they came in, that's where the real magic was all along. So just imagine the results you could get, combining my skill with your own. Go on, imagine it. I'll wait. We'll see how it goes. Enchantments could give me advantage out there. And take it from me, anything that gives you an edge is worth pursuing. It occurs to me that despite my better judgment for the time being, we're in this together. As long as I'm operating out of your basement, I will benefit from your success. And vice versa. So let's put all the nastiness away and try to get along, shall we? Yeah, I was never really all that nasty though, was I? Dear thing, if this arrangement is to have any chance of working, you really must stop settling such an tantalizing put-downs. Saffron. I will gift unto you what's on your mind. It's so peaceful here. And what if I just stuck around instead of going back to the shop? You're welcome to, although I may have to put you to work. How are you good at joinery? Have you mastered the half-blind dovetail? Mortise and tenon? To be honest, I'm not sure wood joinery is a particular talent of mine. I'm teasing. You're welcome to just relax here. I try to make my friends feel welcome. And my customers, too. It's important to establish a meaningful and deep connection so they don't feel rushed out the door. Okay. Thanks for the tip. The pleasure's mine. And while you're really welcome to hang around here, I had a notion to see more of the sights. No trip into town is the same without the companionship of my favorite tour guide. Hell yeah! It's not so crowded down here, and the breeze is pleasant. I can see why people like the beach, even though it looks a bit naked without any trees. Ship, 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 ship! It's more romantic than the forest, the sound of the waves, the salty air. Oh, I don't know. There are plenty of nice spots in the forest I could show you, and maybe I will. Personally, I find the looming monstrous skull over there to be a fairly potent turn-off. Saffron can't seem to pull her eyes away from the massive kraken skull sitting in the shallows. It's a curious sight, to be sure, but Saffron's expression isn't one of curiosity. I'd forgotten they just left that thing there. I keep thinking someone will remove it. It's been 20 years since a band of heroes landed on this beach, intent on hunting down the island's wicked queen. 20 years since those heroes slayed the queen's pet kraken, at great cost to themselves and to the town. Many lives were lost that day, and the kraken's corpse was left to rot. Now, with the island populated once more, the locals are treating the skull like some sort of monument. What's the thinking behind that, do you reckon? It's important to memorize our fallen, heroes and civilians both. If we pledge to never forget them, then their deaths won't have been in vain. You have a good heart, Sylvia, and I like that you see good intentions at play here. But I can't help seeing the skull as a morbid choice of memorial. And I've tried very hard to put the memory of that dark day behind me. Hold on, do you mean... Saffron? Were you there that day? I was. I can't believe you were there. What was it like? I'd rather not get into it. In fact, I think I'd better head home. I'm sorry, Sylvia. I don't mean to be dramatic. And you've got nothing wrong. You've done nothing wrong. But I know when I'm bound to be poor company, and I'd prefer to spare you that. You enjoy the beach, and I'll see you another day, okay? Oof. Poor girl. Okay. Alrighty. Head on home. Go in peace. Radiation tonic? Okay. And a curse cure. Sure. Oswald? Masterworks, too. They're not full around. Not one bit. Oswald, hello? What else? They'd be ready. What am I missing? Think. Oswald! What in the world are you doing? Ah, Sylvia! I thought you were still asleep. Yeah, I totally was. I was having a really nice dream, too. You were in it. Only you'd been transmogrified into a big bowl of ramen. Your subconscious isn't exactly subtle, is it? Neither are you. It was the sound of your talons pacing up and down the counter that woke me up. You want to talk about whatever's bothering you? It's nothing. Well, I suppose I'm anxious. We're so close, Sylvia. So close to winning. So close to restoring my proper form. If you win that grand prize, I'll have arms again. Fingers. I scarcely know what I'll do first. How about mopping? Could the answer be mopping? You act as if I'm some freeloader. It's not my fault these wings aren't made for manual labor. But, so you know, it's been an honor, Sylvia. The sheer existential horror of being forced to live as a bird notwithstanding. I'm happy to have had this chance to get to know you, to work alongside you. I know I've no right to say it, but I'm so very proud. Wow, that's actually really nice to hear. And to be honest, I feel the same. I mean, they told me you were dead. I thought I lost you before I ever got to know you. That feels... I feel really fortunate that we've had this time together. Dear niece, it warms my heart to hear. Just to be clear, though, none of this getting you out of mopping. Day one! I told myself I wasn't going to cry. I've taught her everything I can. It's up to her now. Three more days. Silence cures. 2% stress. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Bum. Bum. There it is. Bum. And a bum. Ship it. Awesome. Bum. Masterwork. Hell yeah. Bum. Bum. Okay. It's only 60s. Here. Mana prism. One of these. And one of those. Alright. That'll do. Alright, potions are like quick. Radiation. Alright. These are my trophy winners. Right here. Seeking radiation and masterwork cure. Alright. Guess I'll start some brews. Let's see. Do some alertness. B, C, and D's. I don't have to do. You know, thinking on it, I think I'll work on friendship stuff right now. Because I've only got like 3 days and I'm pretty much all set to go. I'm ready to conquer. I came, I saw, I asserted my authority. Authority! Give her the truffle. Cool, hand it over. Candy. Sun's cures. Good of you. I'm wrestling. Corsac plants his elbow and extends his hand. Sylvia takes it without hesitation. She makes the same mistake as before, but this time she holds out long enough to make Corsac sweat. You're not weak, not in the least. Step outside. Sorry to chase you away, but I'm about to head down to the beach. Can I join you? I mean, you can. But I'll be marking turtle nests to keep them from getting trampled. Not what most people would call a good time. Are you kidding? Compared to facing another onslaught of demanding customers, it sounds like a dream vacation. Come on, show me what you get up to in your spare time. This is the spot. Thanks for navigating the path down the slope. Your footing's a lot surer than mine. Just take some practice and decent boots. Having the right gear is always essential. Gotta be prepared for anything. Reduce stress from all sources, increase shield gain. Cool. That's doubly true when you're dealing with customers. Ain't that the truth? Now, let's get started here. I've got everything we need. Corsac pulls a bundle of brightly colored flags from his satchel. He steps nimbly to a loose pile of sand, then plants a flag in the ground. See it? That's a nest. Sea turtles lay their eggs in the sand, or they are vulnerable to careless footfalls and errant volleyballs. Not on my watch. We gotta let people know where the nests are. Yes, save the turtles. Let's do it. Enthusiasm's good, but don't get too close to any of the mothers. They have powerful flippers, and they know how to use them. It's why this particular species is known as the slopping turtle. Noted. I'll keep my distance. Sylvia steps carefully as she follows Corsac along the beach. He plants 2 more flags before stopping to consider a pair of beachgoers lounging nearby on their towels. Those women appear to have deleted their stamina, and despite all that talk of being prepared, I'm fresh out of restorative potions. I may need to carry them to safety. Don't you dare! They're just enjoying themselves. By lying prone on the ground? I'll be worried about aerial predators. Maybe that's just me. It's just you. I suppose my time with the wild left me extra vigilant. Have you really spent that much time out in nature? I have. Were you raised by wolves? Nothing like that. Although I did learn a fair bit from the wombats. Really? So tell me about it. Well, if you're gonna be insistent, my folks were nomadic, belonged to a clan of a few dozen souls. We rarely stayed in one place for long, moved with the weather, followed the food, never left a permanent mark on the land, and never took more than the land could spare. But truth be told, even among my family I was an outlier. How so? Little ways at first. When the others gathered around the fire at night, I'd offer to stand watch, sort of set myself apart. Soon started feeling more kinship for the animals than the people. Even let a few animals get away while on the hunt, meals we could sorely afford to miss. One day I was sent to scout ahead, and I just sorta kept going. Always meant to stop and set down roots somewhere, at least for a little while. Just never really got around to doing it. Well, you're back in civilization now, but you can afford to let your guard down a little. Although, come to think of it, I've never really seen you relax. Too much to do. I wouldn't know where to begin. Stop and smell the sea breeze. There's nothing quite like it. You got a point. Nature is downright enjoyable when it's not trying to kill you. That's the spirit. Take it from me. You've got to find ways to relax, or the stress of the city will eat you alive. In a place like this, you can only go so far in your knowledge of sandworms and squirrels and slapping turtles. Sylvia, I would never slap a turtle. Sorry, just some naturalist's humor. Oh boy. I hear what you're saying, and I'll ponder it. But in my heart, I know I'm not the type to be idle. I can appreciate the sea air and the feeling of sand beneath my feet. But I can help out these turtles at the same time. Fair enough. It's definitely a nice break from my shop, just like I hoped. And hey, maybe we'll get lucky and see some of these eggs hatch while we're here. Oh, I wouldn't wish for that. The babies are vicious little beasts, and they go right for your weak points. Believe me when I say you do not want to get turtle tapped. And the beaches are in for me, thanks. Oh my gosh. Made good choices. Gift. I will gift to you... What should I give you? Flour? I'll give you flour. Cleanup litter. In a perfect world, this wouldn't be necessary. Alas. It's a short walk from Saffron's clearing before they find the first pieces of litter. There's a soy cloth, a rotting old scabbard, and a few tin cans. Sylvia levitates the litter into Saffron's open trash sack. Then a glint of light catches her eye. There's a discarded bottle in the bushes. Sylvia flushes with embarrassment at the sight. It looks like one of her potion bottles has been left behind as trash. I echo your frustration, but believe me when I say we've made a difference here today. Sylvia feels good, a good deal closer to Saffron and significantly less stressed. Okay. I'm back. Didn't sell anything, but that's fine. I'm ready. Robin is playing for keeps, but so are we. 2 more days. The hand is nigh. Will you be ready for your showdown? Tell me you will be. Hell yeah. Do more of these. These. I want one of these. Alrighty. Perfect. Alrighty. Go. I'm gonna save on this tab just in case I mess up somewhere. Let's see. Oops, saffron again. Hell yeah. Please, stay a while. I'm glad you're here, Sylvia. I felt bad about how our last excursion ended. I shouldn't have left things the way I did. And I'm particularly sorry to have spoiled what could have been a romantic moment. I was hoping you'd let me make it up to you with ice cream. That's the best idea I've heard all day. Let's go! Go? Go where? To the ice cream parlor? Parlor? You mean they've got a whole shop just for ice cream? That's wild. And wildly unnecessary. Making ice cream at home is easy. Come on, I'll show ya. I'm going to her house! Saffron brings out a large hollowed-out tortoise shell. It's been fitted with supports to keep it stable, and its surface glows with icy enhancement runes. Is that an ice cream cauldron? Ha! You're not far from the mark. We've just got to add some rock salt, heavy cream, basilisk milk, and various flavorings. Basilisk milk? No, I'm only pulling your leg. Basilisk milk's freezing point is far too low. We'll use plain old Minotaur milk. Saffron combines her ingredients and sets to stirring. As the mixture thickens, her stirring slows. I can help? You essentially do this for a living. I can't have you stirring on your break. The final result is astounding. Saffron has added subtle notes of lavender and the freshness of the cream elevates the flavor. I may be spoiled for all other ice cream. I will have to do this again. I'm determined to invent a palatable saffron-flavored variety. But does this mean an apology accepted? My behavior at the beach forgotten? Yes, say no more. You don't owe me any further explanations. I am very grateful that you give me the time and space to process my feelings. It makes me feel like I can be honest with you. And while it may be true that I don't owe an explanation, I think it'll do me good to get some of this off my chest. I'm all ears. We were speaking before about the day a group of heroes came to Rafta's shores. They slayed Marvin's Kraken on their path to strike down the Witch Queen herself. And you were there. I was there, but I wasn't a spectator. The truth is, I was one of the heroes. Another survivor! Wait, really? You aren't pulling my leg? Saffron, that's amazing. Why didn't you tell me you're famous? If I were truly famous, would you need to be told? You know what I mean? You left history, Saffron. You made history. I think history would have gone along just fine without us. We were all of us too green. Looking back, we were a little more than kids. But we were absolutely certain our own abilities, and we were so eager to make our mark on the world. We got our chance when the Heroes Guild finally decided to move against Witch Queen Marvin. The guild's leadership claimed she had taken control of the people there and was building up a monstrous army to invade the mainland. I think even at the time, part of me knew that wasn't true. Why would they lie about that? Why else? Money. Marvin had taken a barren island and infused it with magic. The guild and the royals and aristocrats it serves wanted access to this place, to its resources. She refused to barter with them, so they found a reason to move against her. The plot thickens. Maybe Marvin wasn't that bad? They told us we were defending our home. In hindsight, I think we were only invading someone else's. There were no captives to liberate, just a small community of outcasts, here by choice, and there was no army of monsters. Just a single kraken guarding the harbor. We didn't anticipate that. A big one, judging by the skull. I can say that again. It had gorged itself on magic, like everything else here. It was the hardest fight we've ever been in. I was grievously injured. I would have died, if not for our healer, Shaylee. We called her the She-Wolf, and she'd earned her name that day, defending me with a ferocity like nothing I've seen before. After the battle, Shaylee and the others wanted to press on right away. Marvin had to know we were there. Stealth was no longer an option. But my injuries were too severe. I needed time to recover. They left me in town, which was just a tiny collection of huts at this point. Recruited by a local boy to be their guide and struck off to face Marvin without me. I guess you know what happened after that. I never saw them again. Saffron, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. It was all a long time ago. Most days I feel at peace with it. But occasionally the grief sneaks up on me, catches me off guard, overwhelms me. So that's my secret. For all my talk about tranquility, I'm actually a big hot mess. You're a vision of grace. I couldn't be more impressed with you. That's kind, so long as you don't start looking at me with some wounded thing. I have regrets, but I don't wallow in them. And I try my best to avoid picking up any new ones. But I regret how I acted at the beach, so I wanted to apologize, and I wanted to explain. And now I can take a breath and let it go. Just like that. Just like that. Stress can't get its claws into you if you don't let it. And mindfulness makes you master your own mental domain. Fuck yeah. Tranquility, here I come. Thank you for hearing me out, Sylvia. How does it feel? Much better. And I promise to be less volatile from here on out. Hell yeah. Sylvia, it's always a pleasure. Ooh, she likes platinum slime. I was hoping you'd stick around. I've been feeling less burdened since our recent talk. I had been so determined to leave the past in the past, but it feels better to have everything out in the open. And it's really helped with my productivity too. Just this morning, I converted an old ladder into a wine rack, which was necessary, because yesterday I decided my old wine rack would make a fine bird feeder. Now I just have to figure out how to get the bird feeder up into that tree. I suppose I'll have to make a new ladder. Or I could fly it up to you. I could fly it up for you. There you go again, solving my problems. I like making you smile! I like making you smile. It brightens my day every time. I save all my best smiles for you, and my best haggling tips. Let me teach you some breathing exercises that'll keep you calm through even the most difficult negotiation. Ooh. Yes. And exhale. Got it. It'll do well to remember my own advice. Think of my palm is sweating. That fleshy one, I mean. Is everything alright? Yes. I want to discuss some things. To begin with, Sylvia, you are extraordinary, and I cherish you. When we're together, I feel something stirring inside of me. A part of me that's been sleeping for a very long time has started to awaken. And that frightens me, Sylvia. I'm not sure what to say. It sounds like you like me. But also like you're not sure that's a good thing. It's a complicated thing. It isn't always easy for me, being vulnerable. The friends I lost all those years ago, they were more than friends, really. In all the ways that matter, they were my family. Since then, being open and letting people in, it hasn't always come naturally for me. But yes, Sylvia, you're right. I like you quite a lot. And if I find it scary to say so, well, that just gives me an opportunity to stand up and be brave. Ooh. So, what do you think? Am I right to believe there's something there? You're about to enter a romantic relationship with Saffron. Doing so will permanently block romantic relationships with other characters. That's completely fine. I totally ship these two. They belong to with each other. They're perfect! There's definitely something here, and I think we should explore it. You're right. We should. Let's be brave, Sylvia. And bold. Starting right now. But what to do? How to revel in our newfound fearlessness. I know. Let's carve our names into a tree. That's a sweet idea, but are you sure? It feels like a bit like vandalism. I'll be sure to ask the tree for permission, but they tend to go along with this sort of thing. In fact, I never get a tattoo without trying it out on a tree first. Wait a minute. Saffron, you have tattoos? What are they? Where are they? I guess you'll just have to keep your eyes peeled. Oh, yeah! I think I'm going to like dating you. Yeah, I think you probably will. Ship, 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 ship. I'll never grow accustomed to your loveliness. Ah, hell yeah. Okay. Alright. I think I maxed the thing out for her. Give me a second. I had an achievement. Hi, Neil. And yes, I'll hydrate.
Just redeemed hydrate.
Perfect. Yes, the thirst is real here. That's for sure. Yes, Neil, I did put a cooldown on it. It's your own fault. Anyways, achievements. Okay. Okay, I haven't maxed the relationship yet. So let's do 2 ticks with her. Follow me, I know the way. Hydrate, hydrate. Knew that it doesn't work that way. Saffron guides Sylvia to a secluded grove, a place Saffron comes to vent by screaming herself hoarse. Before Saffron can utter a sound, however, Sylvia leans over and kisses her. Oh, yeah! Saffron smiles and her eyes seem to sparkle in the shadows. Well, I suppose there's more than one way of letting off steam. Sylvia feels a fair amount closer to Saffron and moderately less stressed. Yeah. Oh, no more ink cups. Alright, let's spend some time with Zid. Good to see you, Sylvia. I'll gift you a flower. I kinda dig it. Picnic time. Let's nosh. Sylvia and Zid once more find the perfect perch atop the Kraken skull, and there they enjoy a meal together. Zid has even smuggled one of Baptiste's signature cocktails in a thermos. It packs quite a kick. I never get to enjoy these when I'm on the clock. I'm not sure I'm enjoying it very much now. Blech. Blech. Okay. Head on back. I'm excited as a kitten on Potionomics Eve. Next day. One more day. Save on this slot. There we go. Garden. What do we need more of? More flour. More of these. And... more of this. Okay. Save again. Try to max the relationship. I'll gift you a slime. Let's see. Sit. The forest provides for us. We should return the favor. Saffron is cradling something in her cupped hands. She opens them to reveal a single gleaming acorn. She and Sylvia embark on a winding walk through the forest before finally coming to a clearing. Freshly cut trunks and wheel tracks in the dirt mark the clearing as the work of woodcutters. Saffron kisses the shimmering acorn, and she asks Sylvia to do the same. Oh, this is great! This is our seed now, Sylvia. We are responsible for the sapling that will grow from. And after too long on my own, I am so very happy to share this wondrous responsibility with one as lovely and steadfast as you. Ah, yes. The seed. The seed. I'm not gonna go into this. Rank up. I'm happy you came by. I had something a little different in mind for today. Since we're dating, I figure I can finally reveal one of my most closely guarded secrets. This ought to be good. Oh, it's good. I'm talking about my secret recipe for tree sap whiskey. Ah, yes, alcohol! Tree sap whiskey? I didn't even know that was possible. It's possible, and it's delicious. A cat by the name of Sugar entrusted the recipe to me. He was one of my companions, the rogue of the group, and our captain when we were on the water. His damage output was matched only by his alcohol tolerance, and tree sap whiskey was his favorite. He used to say it had more kick than an angry centimule. I'm sold. Where do we start? Well, the first thing we gotta do is ask a tree for permission to tap it. So you weren't joking before. You can talk to the trees. In truth, it's less about talking and more about listening. Trees are constantly communicating. They send out signals to other trees about environmental hazards. And each tree's leaves and bark holds a treasure trove of information about its health and history. We just got to find an ambrosia tree of moderate age that has plentiful sap and a genial nature. Saffron leads the way through the forest. She places her palms against certain trees along the path. She seems to be listening for something, but Sylvia hears nothing. At last, Saffron finds a tree that she says will suit their needs. She carves into it with a specifically prepared spork made of dark, dense wood. Her sporking skills show great precision. She cuts just deep enough that the wound drips a steady stream of sap into her waiting bucket. Thank you for your generosity, proud sentinel of the wood. I'll patch you up when we're done. Sylvia, we just have to wait until that bucket's full. Then we can head back to my place. I'm glad you're here to show me the way. I'm totally turned around. I forget some people struggle to navigate the woods. Personally, I know the area even better than I know the precise arrangement of freckles on your shoulders. So, pretty well then. Yeah, I've made a thorough study of both, but I could always take a closer look. Seriously though, don't all the trees kind of look the same? They do not if you're paying attention. This forest contains pines, oaks, gloom willows, all grouped in unique arrangements. Heavy flirt! I guess I've only got eyes for you. How's a forest supposed to compete? Flatterer. I only hope the forest doesn't get jealous of your attentions. A place like this has teeth and a long memory. But alright, let's set the trees aside for a moment. If what you see is not enough to help you get your bearings, there are other senses you can rely on. Notice the tang of sea salt on the air. Feel the sponginess of the moss beneath our hooves. This particular spot of woodland is a spot like no other. And this is what I really mean when I talk about mindfulness, Sylvia. It's not just about shutting off the stress. It's about what you choose to take in. It's about being truly present. I think I follow you. I know I could be better about living in the moment. It's a struggle when there are bills to pay. Let me ease your burden a bit, Cherry Blossom. Yeah. You're sweet. And that does help. Thanks. Some whiskey might help too. Is it almost ready? Oh, I'm afraid I may have given you the wrong impression. This process takes several decades. But the anticipation is a part of the pleasure. Take these next 30 years to prepare your senses. And in the meantime, I've got some cheap moonshine stashed away in one of these tree hollows, I think. Alright. Go in peace. This is it! Tomorrow's the big day. Victory is within our grasp. Come out ahead in the competition and you'll be free of debt. And I'll be free of feathers. Assuming you haven't decided to accept Robin's offer, of course. To throw the match. To take the money and leave me in the lurch. Which is an absurd idea. I know you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that, right? Relax, Oswald. We're in this together. And there's no turning back now. Such resilience, if I'm honest. I find it fascinating. What's the secret to your resolve, Sylvia? In the face of so much adversity, what makes you tick? Well, right this very moment, I'm holding out for an apology. From me, you mean? No? I suppose I do owe you an apology of sorts. It was wrong of me to suggest that you forfeit, to offer you a deal like I did. It's much better for things to play out this way. Much better for the town to see me win against an opponent who's putting up a fight. It will make my victory all the more glorious. Yeah, totally. Unless you lose, of course. You really think you have a chance tomorrow? You really truly believe it? Brat! Tell me then, Sylvia, on what exactly are you basing such confidence? Well, that's easy. I've worked hard over the last 5 weeks. I've focused on my craft and on learning from the people around me. And among the many things I've learned is this. I'm good at what I do. I believe in myself, and my friends believe in me too. Huh. I don't see what's so funny. Do you listen to yourself? You're going to beat me. Me, with high self-esteem and the power of friendship? You don't seem to realize that we're operating in a completely different league here. Yeah, sure. That's what my last 4 competitors thought too. Alright, Sylvia, fair enough. Maybe I ought not underestimate you. But if you're right, if through some miracle things don't go my way in this competition, I have a trump card prepared, one you'll never see coming. What's that supposed to mean? It means tomorrow has only one possible outcome. So if you have as much riding on this contest as you claim, well, you might want to spend these next hours putting out your affairs in order. What a tool! Didn't I say so from the start? He's just trying to psych us out, same as all the others did. We should focus on what matters. Just think, if everything goes the way it should, you'll be human again to this time tomorrow. And that's a debt I'll never be able to repay. But don't do this for me, Sylvia. Do it for yourself. You've come so far in such a short time. So get out there and show this town what you can do. This is it. This is it. This is it. Alright. Let's do it. The big day. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Here they are. 2 giants of local industry. 2 masters of their craft. But only one can be crowned our winner. Only one can take home the grand prize. Let's meet our stars. Taking the first podium today is a man so regal he puts the king in potion making. He survived the worst that this world could throw at him, and came out the other side with a smile on his face. And don't even get me started about those dimples. I am talking, of course, about Robin! That's very kind. If we could move us along. At podium number 2 is a woman who knows a thing or two about adversity herself. She arrived on our shores with little more than the clothes on her back and a dream. In a matter of weeks, she's transformed her uncle's ramshackle potion shop into a reasonably successful ramshackle potion shop. Let's hear it. 3 cheers for Sylvia! Hey, Robin. Sure peaked early. How long are you planning to milk your early successes? You'll see. I've got staying power, and you're just a flash in the pan. Tensions appear high, but don't make me come down there, kids. Wait, scratch that. It will be my honor to share the stage with 2 such titanic tycoons. Ta-da! It's me, Baptiste. From this vantage, I'll be better able to facilitate this contest. Now, I have a deep and abiding respect for each of the contestants, and no shortage of experience where potions are concerned. However, it's not me our competitors must impress. Today, it is the people of Rafta who will determine the winner of this critical contest, and who better, for it's their patronage and their precious coins that these contestants covet. This morning, I'm here simply to act as the voice of the people. I cannot mean to interpret the crowd's enthusiasm, or lack thereof. In other words, audience, if you see something you like, make some noise! The outcome is a foregone conclusion. I know it. This crowd knows it. Anime knows it most of all. To that I can only say, let the battle begin! You're gonna get crushed. Alright, Robin. Are you ready to wow us all? This one's an old family recipe. And the family in question is the ancient line of monarch magi whose mastery of forbidden arts ended the Second Dark Age. Consider me wowed. Audience, am I right to be impressed? With a sum like that, I'd say you have some fans here all today. As it should be. Sylvie, can you outdo him? As a leader of the Heroes Guild, you recognize how precious this potion really is. That may in fact be true, however, and this is of a master of quality no less. Well, what does the audience say? Is this a hit? A fair assessment as far as I can tell. But I'm sure you have more to say about it. Time to haggle. Should I review my strategy? I'm ready. I'm ready to prove my potion is better. 13 stress. I have a long way to go. These people aren't fit to judge us, really. I'm gonna get hit hard here. I know what heroes need. I've fought beside them. I can't close out yet. I'll just have to take it. Mine is well established. Truly, this is the worst of all possible worlds. Got it. I think I've heard enough. Alright, I'm convinced. You have the better potion, Sylvia. Ha! Who's the underdog now? celebrating already. Rookie mistake. It's time I showed you the error of your ways. No thanks are necessary for the lesson. I'm going to enjoy this. We'll have to see what happens next in round 2! The anticipation is a lot to handle, Robin. Care to show us your next creation? Among the nobles of the continent, this is by far the most popular cure for curses. And if good enough for them... You know, I think my mother keeps one of these in her cupboard. Smart woman. She'll live a long life free of jinxes, hexes, and ingrown toenails. If it's good enough for mother, it's got to be worth something. But I suppose our audience will be the judge of that. What do they say? Okay. Ah, that's no paltry sum. My heart goes out to you, Sylvia. You can't possibly measure up to that. Sylvia, will you rise to the challenge? Where is it? I'll have to do. Forget the elitism. This is the cursed cure for everybody. It's instantly identifiable, that's for sure. And the closer a look, the more impressive it appears. Let's check in with the audience. What would they pay for this cursed cure? Okay, not bad. Robin has the edge, however. Care to set us straight? Time to hit. Do I need to rethink my strategy? Let's see. Where was it? I'm ready to make it a row. You're gonna hit me hard here. This isn't good. I might have to play this again. Okay. I might flunk this. Okay, one more time. I just need to go a bit further. No. Yeah. Sylvia's gonna snap at this rate. So close. Stress reduced to 0? Okay. I'm feeling better. Don't count me out yet. Can we please move this along? I believe in a due a point. That sort of steals my thunder, but he's right. Scorekeeper, a point for Robin, if you please. That's a huge bummer, I'm not gonna lie. This is all just a tedious formality, you know it. The universe cannot abide a tie, and neither can our audience. There must be a round 3. Robin, your final entry, if you please. It's time for the nuclear option. This is a unique take on the formula, as devised by the Witch Queen of Rafter herself, Marvin. Marvin, you say, she was bad news. She would thank you for the compliment, and she would tell you that, of every potion maker living today, only I have the skill to bring her vision to fruition. A bold assertion, but does the audience agree? It would seem they like what they see. That should force my competitor to finally recognize she's out of her depth. Sylvia, what do you say? Can you compete with that? Yeah. You got this. Seeking a masterwork potion, look no further. Ah, I see what you did there. I can't find any fault with it whatsoever. Alas, it's out of my hands, so let's seek an answer from the audience, shall we? Okay. That's something to be proud of, certainly. If it is enough to win, but the people will hear your case for it if you've a case to make. Last chance to rethink my opinion strategy. Where is... Let's remove these for now. Let's try that. I'm ready to win this competition. Take that! How many indignities am I expected to suffer? I think I've heard enough. Folks, we're witnessing history unfold before our very eyes. We have a new champion, and her name is Sylvia! I did it! I did it! I won! But... No, Hey, don't feel bad. You did a great job. Shake on it? Whoa! He snapped. Oh! Robin? What is happening right now? You think you're surprised? I prepared for this outcome, but I never really thought it would come to this. Who are you? What did you do to Robin? Haven't figured it out by now? Robin is no more than a marionette, a pretty puppet that has allowed me to live among you unsuspected. I am the true power here, the rightful mistress of all I survey. I am Marvin. Marvin? Marvin the Witch Queen? You're alive? And you're a lizard. I didn't realize you were a lizard. What a twist! Hold on to your seats, everybody, or else proceed swiftly to the nearest exit. Laugh it up, fools. The scaly semblance is only temporary. The world has long thought me dead, but I survived, and the time is nigh for my glorious return. I shall take back all that is rightfully mine, starting with the restoration of my true and proper form. I still don't understand. What happened to you? The band of idiotic heroes, the one who came here to slay me, they botched the job, but still managed to blow up my laboratory in the attempt. The resulting explosion aerated the island, and I was changed into this. Lucky for me, Squire Boy was there. My powers were limited by this current, indignified state, but they were more than sufficient to take control of him. So my theory is partially correct before. Robin is a victim in all this as well. I seized his mind on that day, and I've rarely let go since. No one questioned the feel-good story of the boy who triumphed over the wicked witch queen, nor did they bat an eye at his harmless little pet. Then you've been hiding in plain sight all along. And what a trial it has been, steering Robin around, making him smile and wave and fraternize. I amassed power and wealth, but slowly, too slowly. And then Baptiste Scoons managed to procure a sample of Maven bloom, perhaps the last of its kind. Once I get my hands on it, once I have my cure, my long exile will at last be over, and I won't have to tolerate your half-wits anymore. You realize this half-wit has just beat you pretty resoundingly. Yes, that's inconvenient, isn't it? Fortunately, I have a backup plan. My mental magics aren't what they used to be, but over the years, every ounce of power I could spare has gone into this crystal. I've saved enough energy to change the outcome of our little contest. By forcing you to see things my way. You mean... Prepare to forfeit, Sylvia. In another moment, it'll be literally the only thing on your mind. Well, great. I'm totally screwed. Except, ever since coming to Rafta, I faced off against one blowhard after another, and I've always come out on top. I don't have mind control magic or a mystic gem, but all the same, these days, changing people's minds is what I do. So how to convince Maven not to zap me? I've got it. I guess I can't win, but I don't have a chance. Since you're a no-good cheater with bad breath, I know what you've tried to do. It won't work. I won't be dissuaded by your petty taunts, nor by pathetic appeals for fairness. No surprise there. I mean, you've been trying to cheat all along, haven't you? Sylvia shows no sign of backing down. Someone passed the popcorn. You tried to steal a Maven bloom from the guild hall. You tried to bribe me into forfeiting. And when you realized you couldn't buy or steal your way out of facing me today, you showed up with a magical trump card. It's obvious what that all adds up to, Maven. You're afraid of me. Oh, snap! I think you've been afraid of me since that very first competition. It explains why you've been dropping in on me. That's absurd! Me, afraid of you? Pah. I dropped in on you out of a sense of morbid curiosity. Honestly, the sight of you in that sad little slantwise shop. I couldn't fathom how you managed to make it as far as you did. I thought you must have some secret, some trick. My only secret is hard work and a willingness to learn. I mean, sure, my shop wasn't much to look at to begin with. We call those humble origins. I'm proud of where I'm from and what I accomplished. You can steal this contest, but you can't take that away from me. Can't I, though? But I suppose you have a point, Sylvia. Forcing you to forfeit now, that would be a hollow victory. I deserve more. I deserve to crush my foe, to leave no doubt in anyone's mind about my superiority. Alright then, have it your way. I shall leave your mind, such as it is, untouched. But the rest of the cattle assembled here today, they're about to forget all about your so-called victory. Let's try this one more time. The universe cannot abide a tie, neither can our audience. There must be a round 3. That's more like it. Huh? Round 3? Already did round 3. You know what? Fine. If that's the way you want it, bring it on. Determined to rally, are you? But Raft is still rooting for its harmless, handsome hometown hero. Alliteration, is it? Then ready thee for round 3. I see. Robin, your final entry, if you please. This is no ordinary seeking enhancer. This particular formula was devised by Maven herself. I pulled the recipe from the wreckage on the day I defeated her in a single combat. Unbelievable. Truly a piece of Rafton history, direct from our heroic benefactor. It must be worth a small fortune. Does audience share my estimation? Seems a little bit higher than was. Well, no small fortune after all. I should have stopped Sylvia's fights once and for all. Sylvia, I hope you brought something truly sensational. Win or lose, I'm playing by the rules. So far, so good. We were seeking a seeking enhancer, and that's what you've delivered. I can't find any fault with it whatsoever. Alas, it's out of my hands. Audience? I'll say that's something to be proud of. It isn't enough to win, but the people will hear you a case for it if you've got a case to make. I'm ready to win. For real this time. I think I've heard enough. Folks, we're witnessing history unfold before our very eyes. We have a new champion, and her name is Sylvia! Rafta's got a new queen of potions, and it's me. No. No! No! Woo! How? How did this happen? Ha! It feels just as good as the second time around. You want me to beat you again? Because I could do this all day. This is intolerable. Unthinkable. In my prime, I could have reduced you to a smear of smoldering ash with a wave of my hand. I could have forced the crowd to tear you to pieces while chanting my name. But now, it's all I can do to retain some control over this single vessel. Without him, I can't even scratch my own nose. These stubby, scaly arms, they're worthless. And without that ingredient, this is how I'll remain. Hey, listen, it's not all bad. I can plant a cutting, grow a new flower, and try again when it blooms in 10 years or so. Oh, to have fallen so far. My dreams of conquest shall go unrealized. And my potions will be known far and wide as second best. Is it over? Did we win? Shush now, we're going home. We can get ice cream on the way. Okay. You've won today, Sylvia. But you better watch your back. Bye, Marvin. Did anybody catch all that? Because I'm pretty sure I just saved Rafta from the vengeful return of a power-mad sorceress. No? Ah, well. I saved my shop. I saved my uncle. I really did it. I won! 500,000 in the bank and into that other woman's bank. Yeah. That's fine. Victory! I could get used to this feeling. It wasn't always easy, but we pulled it off in the end, didn't we? It's kind of you to say we, but it's obvious who the true victor is. You're amazing, Sylvia. And the best thing I did was know you when you get out of your way. If you say so, but I'm glad I didn't have to do this alone. It's meant the world to me to have my Uncle Oswald by my side. Yes. Softy. Now, are you ready to slip into something less feathery? Because I've just finished brewing a potion that I think you're gonna like. Sylvia, I couldn't make it to the tournament, but I heard the outcome. It appears you've accomplished all you set out to do. I owe you congratulations, and you owe me the remaining balance. It's all here, Every beautiful copper of it. A most satisfying outcome. I don't know, spending it on ramen might have been a little more satisfying. Excellent. Now as per our agreement. Eh! You have been released from your contract. This property is paid off in full and belongs entirely to you. That's it? I'm free now. As promised, I live by the letter of my contract, Sylvia. Which is why my business is not yet concluded here. Is it, Oswald? She knew all along! Well, you know. What? The possibility never even occurred to me until an owl spotted doing Sylvia's paperwork at the licensing bureau. An owl who couldn't help himself from boasting about Sylvia's progress, with familial pride in his voice. He very nearly got away with it. He did get away with it. It doesn't matter if you figured it out. We already paid you back. Nevertheless, Oswald's dereliction was an outrageous violation of terms. There are consequences for that. Rather severe consequences, as you'll remember from the fine print. Oh dear! That's it then, isn't it? This is the end. It is. I'll give you a moment to say goodbye. Now hold on, you can't just... Sylvia, my girl. Let it go. I won't allow you to put yourself in harm's way for me. Not again. I'm so proud of you, Sylvia. You have accomplished incredible things. Oh, I'm going to do something incredible, all right. Just watch me. Helen, let's make a deal. I'm listening. You're so sure of your abilities, but Oswald tricked you. He was hiding right under your nose. My abilities weren't at fault. That transmogrification distorted the shape and scent of his soul. And was to stop someone else from using the same trick. When word gets out about this, and it will, believe me, everyone who owes you so much as a phone call will be embracing their wild side. I sense a but coming. Takes one to know one. Huh! It so happens I've just finished brewing the one and only antidote for transmogrification. Words. When that potion is gone, it's gone forever. And it might be the only way you can ensure no one else slips through your grasp. That potion can be yours. For a price. I think I know already what price you're asking. But I am in the mood to haggle. Times are tough. And hard-working witches are like us. What the potion is, not just a transmog cure, but it's going too fast. With this potion in hand, you can send a message to your clients. They'll know what that changing shape will keep them from your clutches. The ingredient needed to brew this potion is gone, maybe forever. You'll never have an opportunity like this again. Going once, going twice. Very well, Sylvia. You have yourself a deal. What a difference a few weeks can make. Your skills are as undeniable. I almost think you went easy on me. Absolutely not. I like you, Sylvia, but I won't let sentiment creep in on business decisions. Executing Oswald's contract to the letter is good for business. However, leveraging his fate to get my hands on this potion is better for business. It's as simple as that. Brutal, but I get it. It's a brutal world, but you're well on your way, and if I might humbly suggest it, someday in the future you may find yourself in need of an influx of capital. On that day, call me. I'll keep a contract handy just in case. She's gone. She really left. Sylvia, you saved me. I owe twice over now. I'm beginning to think you like being indebted. But you must be disappointed that you took the cure with her. I'll learn to live with it. It's almost certainly a better fate than what Helene had in store. Then you don't want the cure, because I've got a spare. And anyway, it could be worse. I'll take feathers over scales and... What did you say? I made 2 potions. I thought I could get a nice chunk of change if I sold one to Mavin. So much for that idea. But I've got the second potion here. bottle up just for you. It's pretty small, but it should be the perfect dosage given your size. And I can guarantee it doesn't taste like old cabbage. But I don't deserve you, Sylvia. I really don't. Aw, come on. You didn't think I'd leave you hanging, did you? Who cares what I thought? Dear niece, you've made a habit of surpassing my expectations. Every one of them. I couldn't have done any of this without you. We make a good team, and we're sticking together from now on, right? Hey, callbacks to the start of the game, yep. Let's check on it, just as soon as I have pants again. Does that mean you're ready to get untransmogrified? Ready as I'll ever be. Bottoms up. Oh. There he goes! Oh dear. Uh-oh. Those are some interesting side effects. This could take a while. Oh. Dear Mom and Dad. Everything's going great here in Rafta. There he is! There he is! Funny story. Oswald isn't dead. Although I did almost kill him with one of my potions. Not on purpose. In all the confusion, I ended up inheriting a shop anyway. He doesn't seem bitter about it, though. We're going to be partners. I can't wait for you to see what we accomplish. All my love, Sylvia. Yeah, we did it, guys! That was an amazing game. And it took me a whole month to beat it. Oh, look at the artwork, it's so cute! Yeah, Reed, I saw it. Oh my gosh, our family! Luna! New single! Hell yeah! Holy shit! Oh. Yeah. I love all this artwork, it's adorable! Quinn! Fresh squeezed slime juice, hell yeah! Taking a nap. Nap time. Thanks for playing, and we hope to see you again soon.